Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Russia says it will recapture areas of annexed territory that fell to a Ukrainian advance. A Kremlin spokesman said they will be with Russia forever, they will be returned. It's after President Putin signed laws formalizing the annexation in defiance of international law. Ukraine says its forces have advanced in all 4 of the annexed regions, Kherson, Kharkiv, Luhansk and Donetsk. President Volodymyr Zelensky said his troops are making rapid progress, especially in Kherson. A new video posted online appears to show schoolgirls heckling a member of Iran's feared paramilitary Basij force after anti-government protests swept the country spread to the classroom. The teenagers here waving their headscarves in the air and shouting "Get lost, Basiji" at the man who was asked to address them. The Basij has helped security forces crack down on the protests sparked by the death in custody of a young woman.
For freedom.
Meanwhile, leading French actresses and singers have posted videos of them cutting their hair in protest, while this Swedish MEP also stood in solidarity with anti-government demonstrators.
Until the women of Iran are free, we are going to stand with you. Jian, Jian, Azadi, women, life, freedom.
The news sparked protests across the country and around the world. Women here marching down a street in the Kurdish town of Sakez yesterday. A trial has opened over a 2013 train accident in Spain that killed 80 passengers and injured 145. Prosecutors are seeking 4-year prison sentences for the train driver and for a former security director at rail infrastructure company ADIF. In July of 2013, a long-distance train derailed and crashed against a concrete wall near the northwestern city of Santiago de Compostela. The investigation showed the train was travelling at 179 kilometres an hour on a stretch with an 80 kilometres per hour speed limit. It was also revealed that the driver was answering a phone call from the conductor moments before the accident. At least 25 people have been killed after a bus carrying a wedding party fell into a 500-metre deep gorge in India's northern Pauri town of Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand's Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami visited the accident site and spoke with relief workers. The Director General of Police said rescue operations went on for the entire night. 20 people were rescued and hospitalized, with several in critical condition. India has the world's deadliest roads, the result of a flood of untrained drivers, inadequate law enforcement, and badly maintained highways. Liz Truss's first speech as leader at the Conservative Party conference was momentarily disrupted today by protesters.
I promised on entering Downing Street to act.
Environmental demonstrators held a banner reading "Who voted for this?" before they were thrown out. Later, Liz Truss used her set-piece speech to explain why she thinks the disruption caused by her economic policies will be worth it. The Prime Minister claimed everyone will benefit from the economic growth produced by her tax-cutting plan.
We need to step up. As the last few weeks have shown, it will be difficult. Whenever there's change, there is disruption. And not everybody will be in favour of change, but everyone will benefit from the result.
And finally, Angelina Jolie has filed court papers accusing ex-husband Brad Pitt of drunkenly attacking her and their children during a private plane flight, prompting her to file for divorce. In a lawsuit over a French winery that the stars bought together, Miss Jolie says Mr. Pitt grabbed her by the head and attacked 2 of their children on the 2016 trip. Mr. Pitt is also accused of verbal abuse and of pouring alcohol on his family during the flight from France to Los Angeles. He denies the allegations. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.